Hello guys, NautoAisDx here, and this is going to be the first vlog on my secondary channel, and that is E3 2017, a year later. So if you don't know what it is and you're new to the secondary channel, the MmGS vlog response is that you should have this annual tradition before E3 starts this year. I kind of give a recap of last year's E3, what happened starting at E3 all the way to, May of the next year. So I'm going to basically give my thoughts on what happened with E3 2017 and so on. First, the elephant in the room, Super Mario Odyssey. So that was the main showcase for the E3 2017 from Nintendo. Of course, the game came out in October. Everybody had fun. I had fun with it. Enough said. It is what it is. And then, of course, they're showing a lot of updates for ARMS. And then, if I remember, some indie games. And, that finally came out. People liked it. But the bottom line is that a lot of those indie games that came for the Nintendo Switch was a good sign that the Nintendo Switch is on the right direction. That it's actually, it's finally Nintendo's redeeming themselves from the Wii U. That'll be a different story about Wii U versus Switch. And, again, thanks to Damon Baker, who's in charge of indie, third-party relation for Nintendo. Big games such as ARMS, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Odyssey, you name it, those games, remember, the Switch came out 2017 of March, so, I have my Switch, I have fun with it. So, kudos to Nintendo, they're doing the right thing. Excuse me. Of course, don't forget the 3DS, not Super Metroid, but Metroid Return. It's a remake of Metroid 2 for the Game Boy. Had fun with it. The Amiibos coming out for 2017. From the summer Amiibo to the fall Amiibo. So they had a lot of Amiibo in the latter half of 2017. There was even a little bit of controversy. Of course, I've been rambling, and that is the Twilight Princess link for the 30th anniversary second wave. As of right now, I am not getting it. They basically stopped manufacturing them. I don't know what's going on. Kind of bummed me out. I thought it was supposed to be easy, but again, I have heard that the production for those were less versus the Smash Brother because, it's just another link. It's a variant. Unless if you're an Uber collector, really, are you going to buy this? So, who knows? So, but anyway, the Amiibos there, the Smash Brother, Splatoon 2 Amiibos, Chrome and Tiki, the more Mario Brothers, and ending it with Wave 2 of Breath of the Wild Amiibos. Bought them, hardly use them, unfortunately, because I'm done with the game. And the conjunction with that one basically is the Breath of the Wild expansion, the second storyline, the additional storyline. That's what they're there for. But again, if you don't have it, then I don't know. Unless if you like the figure, there you go. The only thing I'm bummed out that the games were out, but not so much with the Amiibos, are the Q-Box or Q-Boy Amiibo. It's from Box Boy. It was released in Japan, never released in America. And the funny part is that they do advertise that you can use the Kirby Amiibo and Box Boy, but they're trying to avoid and say, hey, you can also use the Q-Boy. And then Monster Hunter Stories, there were Monster Hunter Amiibo. I had to buy an import because they had a sale in PlayAsia. They were like $7 each, and they're actually big. I haven't opened yet, so three after the 6. Bought them. Fortunately, yet couldn't really get the other ones. Maybe later on, they're like, the price is not too high, but still kind of like I can't really agree with Amiibo that much. Maybe $16, but I might bite the bullet in the long run. But we'll just have to wait and see. But right now, they're discontinued in Japan. They're done. They're not doing the same goes with the Q-Box Amiibo. But overall, Amiibo, I was able to get some. Again, at least Nintendo's going in the right direction to some extent. Alright, moving on to Sony. showed a lot of trailers. The games was going to come out in 2017 all the way to 2018. Excuse me. Of course, the games are going to pop in my head because I'm doing this vlog rather than writing it. The time reason is one, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. They showcased that on the PlayStation. Good game, package overall, not so good. Been talking about it, enough said. And then, of course, what else? Thinking, God of War. Basically, of course, they showed a more trailer about it. Game finally come out. One of the best selling game, getting almost near perfect score. I'll probably get it in the long run, but again, too much games. Unfortunately, some games were delayed. I think there was a third-person zombie game. I forgot the name. I forgot the name of it because I'm not really familiar with it. But it's basically horde zombie, and you're trying to shoot and stop. That was delayed. I think it's supposed to be to early 2019. They needed more time. Other games. Oh, Crash Bandicoot. No, that was 2016. I know they was released in 2017. Yeah. So, no, I just remembered. They showcased that in 2016, but they released the game in 2017. That's why I'm kind of mixing my situation here. But yeah, it came out. Good game. Let's see. Thing that showcased from Sony, I can't really remember much. Yeah, but the problem also was that in E3 they were just doing trailer montage, and that's all I can remember. Yeah, their presentation kind of sucked, but the games, hey, they were good. Okay, then of course, moving to Microsoft. They didn't really have any games, unfortunately, in 2017, all the way to 2018 as of right now. I mean, I think the one I can pop in my head besides Minecraft is Sea of Thieves finally going gold, but of course the game wasn't good. They kept, Angry Joe basically the review. They were saying, "Oh, the game's gonna be good." Angry Joe basically said, "Well, no, it's not." When you finally got the end product, And again, it is what it is. But the showcase for Microsoft was basically the Xbox One X, the real title, more powerful hardware. But again, powerful it may be. Where are the games? That's a keyword. People don't understand it. The reason why the PS2 era was called the PS2 era is that, one, it had a lot of games, exclusive games. The PS2 was basically the weakest hardware on the era, but it was in the lead. Why? It had variety of games. Graphic may not be there, but the variety of games were there. Xbox is the most powerful. What happened? Not a lot of games. People trying to go exclusive with Xbox. That didn't work. GameCube was somewhere in the middle. People were buying GameCube for one reason, to play Nintendo games. So basically, as of right now, people are buying the Xbox One X. A lot of people said it is worth it. I might consider it in the long run. But I hardly play my Xbox, and I don't even have a 4K TV. So what's the point? Heck, I don't even have a PlayStation 4 Pro. Again, maybe in the long run, but again, right now I have no 4K TV attached to my PS4, so there's no really reason for it. Unless my PS4 kind of brick, but that's a different story. So basically, then of course, that's what Xbox is. So then, of course, third party, I remember that Ubisoft showed some good games. They showed Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Awesome game. Finally bought it for $30. Awesome game. Gotta play it more. They showed Assassin's Creed 2 or Origin. Good game. Very, very good game. I can highly recommend it if ever for sale. It's the origin of how the Assassin came to be. Kind of makes sense. What else? And then, of course, the biggest one is the announced Beyond. What's that game I used to play it? I played it in the PS3. Oh, shoot. It's like it had Jade and the pig partner. So they basically had they finally announced the second game, I'm trying to say. But it's a prequel from what I heard. It's supposed to be prior to the first game. I forget the title. I can't really remember. I do apologize. Yeah, I know it's something beyond and something, but I do apologize for it. But again, Ubisoft showing a strong offering. And then, of course, Bethesda, not really fan of it. Don't really care. Moving on. And then of course, last thing is EA. Don't really care much about EA games, but it is an interesting story. Was Battlefront 2. So during their presentation, they hyped the game so much, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, oh, microtransaction. And if you've been following this game, you know what happened. In the end, EA gave up on it. Now it's just cosmetic. So lesson learned to any gaming industry is try not to do microtransaction or loot boxes on a paid game. Makes more sense on a mobile free-to-play game or free-to-play, but in a paid, you gotta be careful with that. So, yeah, so those are basically a year later what happened from E3 2017. And like I said, from E3 2017 all the way to May of 2018. So what to expect in May, not May, but on E3 2018, I don't know. Again, from Nintendo, Smash Brother, finally, maybe they're going to reveal more about it. Maybe the new Pokemon game, there's a rumor, Pokemon Switch, it's coming this year. I hope not, that's going to hurt my wallet. Maybe finally more for third-party games from Sony because they are sparse, but they're starting to build more because they basically restructuring their plans. Microsoft, I don't know what they're doing, man. What's their next exclusive? Of course, there's Crackdown 3, but of course, I play Crackdown. It's a sandbox shooter, and all you do is just kill wanted soldiers. I played the first one, wasn't really that fun. I played it for achievement, I don't know, but again, about EA, are they going to go with microtransaction loot boxes? Are there going to be more people going to be greedy about it? Who knows? Mobile games. So I just have to wait and see. So yeah, anyway, that's my thought. A year later, from E3 2017 all the way to May 2018. Gonna wait and see what happens in E3 2018. So with that, thanks for listening.